Hey y'all. Okay, so this is gonna be a FlossTube extra because I finished this last night. So this is the Napoleon Dynamite sampler from Lindy Stitches, and I started this in March. It may have been not even in March, may have been even sooner, maybe February of 2020. And I finished it September 24th, 2021. I was so excited that I had to come on here and make a video. You've seen this before, but I don't know, this just to me, I think, oops, I'm sorry, I'm knocking things down. I'm getting up on my hands or my knees so I can show you a better look at it because it's kind of hard to all get it. There it is. Okay. I don't know. I thought that I would finish this a lot faster than I did, but I worked on it and then I'd get tired of it and then I'd work on something else and I just worked on, because I work on so many different things. But I had a goal because I want to do something with this this is for my son, and I wanted to do something, and give it to him at Christmas. And every time he comes home from college, he's like, so how far have you got on the Napoleon Dynamite? And I was like, not far. But I have shown him, parts of it. But we'll just go ahead. These are all like little pictures, motifs or whatever from, is that what you call them? Motifs from the movie Napoleon Dynamite. If you've never seen the movie Napoleon Dynamite, then you're not going to understand it. It's just the goofiest movie ever. But it's just one that my family enjoys watching every once in a while. Anyway, so we'll just go ahead and start with the elephant in the room. I messed up. The border didn't match up right here. And I'm leaving it. I don't care. It's okay with me. It'll be okay with him. And it just shows that I'm not perfect. I was like, before I don't know, it took me a while to even realize it. But so when you get past that, everything else seemed to line up pretty good. And why this means so much to me is when my son came home from college, when they closed the college down in March of 2020 and sent everyone home, he was bored. And so he saw me, I think at that point I was just like working on the border here. He was like, I want to do that. And I was like, what? And he said, I want to learn how to stitch, or I want to stitch some. I was like, okay, well, do you even know how to do it? And he's like, well, show me. And so I showed him, and I figured, he's an engineer major. He can figure it out. He can count. He's good at math, and he can figure this out. So he actually stitched all of this man. I went back and did the back stitching. He stitched all of the chapstick, and I'm sorry that there's a sun spot from my window. He stitched all of the chapstick, and I did the words and the back stitching. And then he stitched all of this underwater ally. I guess it's supposed to be a Loch Ness monster. I don't even know what it is. I don't even remember that part of the movie, to be honest with you. But so, yeah, so he stitched that, and then it was done. He was like, okay, I've gotten it out of my system. Here you go. So a lot of these pictures took a long time to do because they were bigger than what I thought they would be. Like this one was big and took a long time. That one took a long time because of all the back stitching, which it needed, and then this one, of course, took a long time. And then this took a long time. But I'll just go over here and show you closer up of what it looks like. I love it. I love it. It was fun. This is on 14 count, and I don't remember who the fabric is from, but I guess I started off on 14 count, and because I was just getting like back into stitching after years and years, and I couldn't, as before I had all my eye tools, is what I call them, and I didn't have any magnification glasses, I had nothing, I had no good lighting, and so this 14 count was what I could see at the time with just like my husband's reading glasses. Then as I've learned to stitch, I've progressed up to like 18 count, and in some of my full coverage pieces I'm doing actually 25 count, and then I just started a project that's actually 32 count or 28 count. I don't know, some sort of Lugana, I think. I'm not really sure exactly what it is, but, or even, I don't know, but it's, you know, I've grown as a stitcher, and so I would come back to this, and this would just seem like, oh my gosh, this is so big, but I didn't enjoy doing it. Once I learned how to do it, once I figured out the easier ways of doing it. So now I have to figure out how to get, I don't want to frame it myself. I guess I'm going to have to take it somewhere or send it somewhere. So if you have any ideas about where I can send it off to, like I wasn't want to just fold it up and put it like in a mailer and send it to somebody and then say, please use your creative, because I'm not good at that. Please, like, think of a clever way to frame this and do it. So I'm excited. I went downstairs and I poured, this is so funny. I mean, it is funny to me, but I poured myself a glass of wine. And my husband was down there and he had a drink, and I just held up my glass and I said, cheers. And I said, let's make a toast. And he's like, what are we toasting? And I said, hold your glass up. And so he did. And I said, and then I clinked his glass and I said, because I finished something. Because he's always giving me such a hard time because I have so many projects and I'm not finishing them. And this is one in particular because he knew that Jacob worked on it. He knew that I was working on it. And he's always asked me about this one. And he's like, what did you finish? And I pulled it out, and he's like, I mean, he was like so impressed. He was so impressed. So yeah, so that's why I had to make an extra video just to show my finish. It's pretty big. I mean, it's bigger than what I thought it was going to be, actually. You know, and that was before I started this, before I really knew like how to measure projects and like the size of fabric that I needed. I mean, it's amazing how much I've learned from this community in the past year and a half. It's amazing. And I love it. I love it so much. I mean, just this community and this hobby of mine. Okay, so I'm going to put this up and I'm going to show you a couple of things because I'm not... I don't think I've shown these in any of my maybe I have in some of my FlossTube videos, but I kind of wanted just to kind of go a little bit more in depth about my floss storage that I've kind of been working on. I've gone back and forth on several kinds, and I have two now that I think I'm going to stick with, and I wanted to show you those. And also, I think I'm going to start doing my videos more vlog style, because it's just easier to film the things and talk about them while I'm working on them instead of getting everything out. And I can do like a shorter clips a day, putting them together and putting it out like one time a week or whenever I have enough to put out a video is I think, easier for me. So I hope that that's something that you will enjoy. Okay, so the first thing, I'm just going to move this off, is we're going to talk about this. So back in, like, I want to say June, I joined this group that was like cross stitch storage ideas or what, something like that. And they just give all kinds of different ideas of how to store your floss and how to organize it. And it just, I like doing stuff like that. So I was immediately like drawn to this group, and I can't remember the name of it. Cross stitch storage ideas. I'm not sure, but I think if you just put something in there like that in Facebook, then it'll probably pop up. But they were talking about this, I don't know what it's called, Bisley, whatever. I don't even know how you say it. Bisley storage cabinet. And so I found out that they offered them, or they sold them at the Container Store. I actually thought the Container Store was out of business. I didn't even know that store still existed, and it does. So I went online and I got like a 20% off coupon, and I ordered this thing thinking, okay, well, I'm just gonna like bobbinate my floss and put it in this storage thing. Then, and it has just 5 drawers here. Then reading again in the group, I saw people start talking about these bobbins called Pip and Chip. And so I ordered them, and because they said they would fit in this thing. And then I ordered the foam inserts that would fit into this particular storage cabinet. So I ordered those, I think it may have been the middle of June, and I got them the end of August. I've put them in here, but I haven't bobbinated anything because I haven't decided. I think I'm going to put the DMC in here. I'm in a like DMC collection club group where I get, I don't know, 25, I want to say between 25 and 30 skeins a month. And eventually it'll build up my collection. And so my thoughts were I could get those and bobbinate them as I go. And eventually I'll have the full set in here. Well, I already have 2 shipments that have come in, so I have 50 now or more to bobbinate, and I don't want to get overwhelmed, so I need to start doing that. But let me just go ahead and show you what it looks like in the drawers here. Okay, so I liked these because, and I'm just going to take out this number 1, because they are thick. And this number is on here. I mean, like, it's not coming off. It's like, I don't know, lasered on there or something. It's not a sticker. It's on there. It's not going to come off. And then the foam inserts I like because it will stay up straight. So when you look at it, you can just see the numbers. And I can do them like, and it has the color of what it's supposed to be, the DMC numbers on there and the color. So I have, I think these go, I don't even know if I don't think I filled all the drawers. I just like the neatness of it. Oh my gosh, I really do. So I have a plan. I just haven't put that plan into action. Okay, so I still have, and I'll get a closer look of this foam insert there. Cool, huh? It was a splurge, like a really big splurge, but I mean, I had the funds to do it, so I did it. Not gonna apologize for it. Okay, so that's the one storage system that I have. Then the next one that I also love so much, and I've had before, but I haven't. I mean, I've used it, but then I ordered more. Is over here. And this is, and I just put these in a like crate that I got from Walmart. But these are the Annie's Keepers. Now I have not finished, and these are not all in, these are somewhat in order, but I haven't finished putting them on the little rings. So this is not DMC, this is CXC, which is a cheaper version or cheaper floss, but it goes by the DMC colors, and I have 3 full sets of them because they're that affordable. And so like I've been doing I have several full coverage projects that I use this on, and I like it. I like it. There's mixed, I've heard mixed reviews and mixed thoughts on the CXC, but for the I'm not putting these on like any kind of fairs or anything. These projects are for me, and so I figure, it's okay. I can use, if the colors aren't like a exact match, I'm okay with it. I just don't, when I work on a project, I just try not to mix like a DMC and a CXC together like the same color. Like if I started using like a pink or whatever, I don't even know the number, like, then I wouldn't use, like, let's just say, 155. I wouldn't use 155 DMC and 155 DMC and CXC in the same project. Does that make sense? I don't even know I don't even understand what I just said, so I don't know how you're going to, but anyway, so these things I like because I can cut the thread to the length. I mean, I can cut the skein or whatever up into the length, and then loop it on there and hold it. Okay. So I also really like that they slide out, or you don't have to, let me just put it over here so you can see. Okay, so they're individual, and y'all know what Annie's Keepers are, I'm sure, but they look like that. And you could pull from here and put, and then put them on a ring. They also have project slides that don't have this part right here, but they're just like regular like that, where you could put all of them on there on the slide and like put it in your project bag. So there's several ways that, ring or the slide. I have like 8 of the slides, but right now I don't have any. I don't think I have any in a project, but I also like that you don't have to, like, okay, say for instance, when you're organizing, or when you're pulling out, like you need this color, okay, for a project. You don't have to slide all of them off to pull this one out. You can kind of twist it and pop it out. And so I just like not having to take everything off and put it back on. I like being able to just take it off where it is. I don't even know if I can show you how to do that. Let's see. I might make another clip and kind of try to show. So, because I can't do it with my hand. I don't know. Okay, maybe I'll try. Okay,
just try not to look at me because I don't look really great right now. But say I like want this color, then I can just, you're supposed to be able to, I'm doing it at a different angle. Well, you're supposed to be able to just pop it out. Me, I don't know why I can't. Okay. Maybe, oh, if I do it that way, I'm just doing it from the wrong angle. And then, look, I haven't even brushed my hair this morning. Okay, look, and then just pop it back in. Okay. It's much easier to do if I do it from this angle. I don't know why I can't do it from that angle. Anyway, that's how you do it.
Anyway, that is my 2 storage systems. And these are the 2 I'm going to stick with because they're the ones I like best. I've tried lots of different other ones I feel like, and these are just the best for me. But I wanted to share, and you know, and I guess that's why I don't get a lot of stitching done, or not as much as I would like to get done, because I feel like I spend a lot of time organizing. I don't know. You'd think that this room, this craft room, would be like super organized, but there's just stuff all over it. Anyway, okay, so thanks for watching. I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Whenever I choose to put up a video, because I know I have like no schedule. I need to get better about that. I bought a new calendar off of Amazon. It was a cheap one, and so I'm going to use my old one, and I'm going to keep up here, and I'm going to kind of just write down, be a lot more organized when it comes to, you know, like my schedule about when to put out a video, and remind myself that I need to make a clip for this or whatever, because if I do that vlog style, then I'm going to probably try to do one like every day that I can, and it's just a lot easier to me. And then plus I can throw in a lot of some of the life stuff in the vlog, and you know, it'll not just be me telling you, it'll be like actual pictures of it. Well, I'll probably still tell some stuff, but you know, like of my dog, and if we go on a trip or something, you know, like little clips of that. So because that's just what I'm gonna do. All right, y'all, thanks for watching. Bye.